Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube family? This is Samuel Leggett here, back again for another. This isn't technically a review yet. I haven't done my official season 1 review just yet because I'm still watching this Sky Atlantic slash Cinemax featured show. This is directed by Gareth. If you know his previous work, like the Raid Redemption, the Raid Bounty Roll, or Raid 2, you know he is synonymous with action, high octane, like amazing cinematography and really rich character portrayals of action, and just in the genre of like cops and robbers. Like he is he's added different layers of what that actually means in just the films that he's actually featured. This is his magnum opus in my personal opinion. I've only gone through 4 episodes of this feature show, Gangs of London, but already it is right now my favorite show of 2020. And I'll kind of give you kind of like a little small mock-up, but let me see if I read the synopsis if it doesn't spoil too much. Okay. The synopsis reads, tells the story of London being torn apart by turbulent power struggles and internal international gangs that control it, and the sudden power vacuum that's created when the head of the London's most powerful crime family is assassinated. So, now, you got actors in J. Cole, you got Michelle Fairley, who was Catelyn Stark, if you don't know, from Game of Thrones. You got Lucian, I always get his last name wrong, Masamati. The last thing I think I saw him in was in an episode of Sherlock a long time ago. And then you've got a lot of kind of no names, but probably the most featured one would be Colm, Meaney, who plays the role of Finn, who is the head of the crime boss that did get assassinated in the very beginning of all of this. Now, you got a lot of slew of amazing actors in this, but the beginning of it, the first episode will automatically hook you. Like, if it ain't just the character dissection of who Sean is, what's happening around Sean and the world that he's in, or if it might be just a character like Elliot, who's played by, in this, I'm going to say something about Elliot, or the actor plays Elliot, Soap Diraciyu. He is, right now, in my opinion, platformed to be an action star, because some of the scenes that he has already shot are just some of the most amazing that I've seen on the action side of things when it comes to like the silver screen, or even like just in television in general. Like, he is really proving himself, and he is nailing his role of Elliot. Now, Joe Cole plays the role of Sean Wallace, and Sean is a very multi-layered character. And it's kind of like, it's not like you're just your sensible like gangster and the life of a gangster. Like, no, like there are depths to his character as well as everybody else. Where from the very beginning, you're going to be questioning, like, who do you really trust? Because you got all these different factions of gangs that have been working symbiotically, but at the same time, you can tell that they all have their own individual like hands and stuff. And it is, from a story standpoint, from a mystery standpoint, it is very well done. It is very grounded. It is very like engaging. There's never a moment I felt like I'm being bored by what's actually happening from the actual plot, and I'm always processing and guessing who's one-upping who has actually got the edge on the other person. But then there are moments in this where you feel levels of like empathy and like hurt and like worry, like actual worry for characters. If you can go and have within 2 to 3 episodes, have you start to actually worry what happens with characters that you're already gravitating to, then you've done your job just on a story standpoint alone. Now, this is the biggest thing that I haven't brought up when it comes to guns, action, fighting, choreography, cinematography on a scope level. This is epically perfect. Epically perfect. And I don't use that terminology, but this was epically perfect when it comes to all those facets of things. And I'll tell you why. Because Gareth Evans understands how to make an amazing action movie. He knows how to enthrall you with, okay, you got a scenario. You got one person needs to go in. Oh, wait, no. It's not just they're going in. Oh, they have no idea what's going to happen. And now they're put in the mix of an uncompromising situation. How do you best film that from every single angle where it feels like there's impending danger at every waking second? From a blade going at somebody, or from a gunshot coming from a direction you don't know where, and you don't know if your main character is going to die at any given moment or be terminally, or getting mortally wounded or something like that. Like this, the show, even the first 4 episodes for me showed that in spades. The 4th episode, to be honest with you, left me almost in a state of shock because it just went there. It did not hold back on the violence, on the situation, on the emotional aspect of what's actually happening in any way, shape, or form. And the way it was filmed, from the cinematography, honestly, there was a scene in the 4th episode that the camera person was going in between, it was taking place in a house, and the camera person went and interweaved between 5 different rooms just to be able to angle to show where the story was going. It was going narratively with one person, then this person was sat down, then it went and maneuvered around the different corridors in the building. And that's the same exact way the actual cinematography is for every single fight scene that's going on, or every single firefight that's going on. There was a firefight that happened, I want to say in, what was it, the 3rd episode or the 2nd episode? That took place at a trailer park. Oh my goodness, bro. It was just insane because you did not know what was going to happen. You had no idea who you could, because it's not like a situation where this is a stacked deck. You know that this person is untouchable. Nobody is untouchable in this at all. And I love that. And I think that your boy Gareth Evans has just got something here that I am not just proud of, I am in love with on every shade of it. And I can't wait for this to be pushed out for everybody to see, because you guys that can't see it, I know I'm hyping it up, but it's not unfiltered. This is real. This is legit how this is making me feel. This is a great show, and I haven't even finished yet. It's 9 episodes total. They're all released right now on Sky Atlantic. If you don't know, that's actually in the UK, so it's available to them completely now, but I think within a few weeks it will be available on Cinemax, and so everybody will be able to see it that way. But you do not want to miss what you're seeing with this show. This is not for the faint of heart. It's very rated R. It is very in your face, but every single moment where I was sitting there thinking, oh man, this is going to get cliche. Oh man, I'm going to predict where this is going to go. Nope. Every single time, there's never a moment, even from the story, narrative-wise, or from the action, in the way that it's actually filmed or done, could I really predict where things are going to go. And I love that because the most engaging thing is to see the way that the characters are functioning through these circumstances of evolution. The character Sean, in the very beginning, I was kind of but by now, he's a cornerstone, and your boy Joe Cole is killing it. He is nailing this character, and I mean he's had some notable roles. I think his last big one was what was it, Peaky? What was it? I never saw it. Peaky Blinders, I believe. But he's an amazing actor, dude. He is crushing it. But either way, I just want to give you guys a quick preview, rundown, review of at least the first 4 episodes, or what my general thoughts of Gangs of London. You gotta see it. Definitely go and check out when it's coming to Cinemax. If you have availability to be able to watch it and you're in the UK, immediately start watching it because you will not be disappointed. I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep it locked. JVS. We ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.